Get people back to work. Get kids back to school. So how irresponsibly bloated is this package, and how do we prevent it from turning into one big fat handout? Here to discuss, Fox News contributor and professor of business and economics at the King's College in Manhattan, Brian Brenberg. This is Brianomics Only here on the Kennedalia Show. Welcome back, Brian.
Hey, Kennedy.
Brenberg.
Good to be here.
So let's talk about these states, because this is the thing that's driving the responsible red states crazy. So if you had a state that was horribly managed, New York and California, and you kept your state locked down, you kept people from working, thus causing high unemployment, why should you get a bailout if you were a bad spender before, especially if you're having a surplus this year?
Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is the vast majority of states have a surplus this year. We're not even talking about states that, can't pay their bills. They can pay their bills and more. Some are talking about giving money back to their constituents, believe it or not. You've got, almost half the states earned more tax revenue in 2020 than they did in 2019. So people look at this and they say, you're throwing $350 billion into this new COVID relief bill for states, almost half of which earned more money last year, and the vast majority of which don't need it. And Kennedy, that's why $50 billion that was already allocated to states hasn't even been spent. A third of the money that hasn't been allocated to states hasn't been spent because these states don't need it. What is this bill? What is this $350 billion? It's a payout to your political friends in Illinois, your political friends in New York, who, yes, chose to lock down, to shut down, but who also have never managed their pensions. They've never managed their budgets effectively. They've never seen a budget that they're willing to cut, and that's why they can't pay their bills, just like they always haven't.
Yep, but they keep beefing up the pensions of the public unions, just a 0.5% here and there, and it really adds up. And then when they go unfunded, you have states that are on the verge of bankruptcy, like Illinois, like the city of Detroit, certain cities in California. And it's interesting, Brian, because a lot of times when you point out these issues and the issues with overspending, it all goes back to the unions.
It does. And it goes back to the unions in this case with state funding. Guess what? It goes back to the unions with education. Have you noticed the pattern here? The pattern so far in the Biden administration has been to pursue policies that reward bad decisions. We're talking about it in education with the money in this relief bill. We're talking about it with student debt relief, talking about money you've borrowed that you've got to have a plan to pay it back. I'm sorry, that's not uncompassionate to say that. You've got to pay back money that you borrowed. The policy here is to reward bad behavior, to bail out without any regard for the fact that that creates a huge moral hazard to do it again. But here's the crazy thing. Democrats seem to like that because the more you reward that bad behavior, the more people get hooked on government spending. And that's the entire plan anyway. And we're heading just straight down that road right now, not even hiding it at this point.
That's such a good point, though, Brian, because you have the bad behavior that is now being indulged from governors who spent money they didn't have. They raise taxes, they raise spending, and they put so much economic strain. And then you have the irresponsible behavior of people who go to expensive private colleges and get worthless degrees, and then they're surprised when their talents are not clamored for on the open job market. So irresponsibility across the board in socialistic thinking is indulged.
And look at the states that get bailed out. It's New Jersey, it's New York, it's California, some of the wealthiest places on planet Earth. Look at the students who get the bailouts and the debt forgiveness. It's the wealthiest students. It's the students that go to graduate school. What's crazy about this is all this policy is pushed as helping the working person, and the vast majority of the benefits don't go to the middle class. It goes to the upper class.
The middle class is going to get
crazy thing about
hosed and squeezed if we do it right. Yeah.
Socialism always claims to help. Yes.
Yeah. No, you can
I have so
finish
much
your
more
sentence.
to say, but you got to go, Kennedy.
No, finish your sentence about socialism.
I want to say socialism promises to help those at the bottom, but it always works out best for those at the top. Watch it in action right now, the seeds of it in this country.
That's right. It's like bobbing for apples, but they're not apples. They're leeches. Brian Brenberg, Brianomics, thank you so much.